Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to this video. So before I get onto the video, this is the makeup look I did today. It is a gothic type of look. Looks better like that. It's a gothic look. I did this a little bit ago, like less than a month ago, and I posted the picture to my Instagram, and I decided to do a tutorial on it. So here it is. So if you would like to learn how to do this, keep on watching. So I'm going to start by moisturizing my face. I'm using a new Ultra Force Hydrating Cleanser. I'm pretty sure you guys know how to moisturize your face. If you're going to be wearing this look for like the whole day and you want it on the whole day, then I recommend putting on primer. The primer I usually use is this e.l.f. face primer in clear. What primer does is it fills your pores and makes it so it's like so your skin's smoother, foundation and everything can stay on your skin for longer as well. But I'm not gonna be using that because I'm pretty much just gonna take it off later. Like, I'm not going out in this makeup. Anyway, next step is foundation. I'm using Avon True Color in Porcelain. I don't know if you can see that. Well, it's not focusing. Anyway, yeah. And I'm going to use a dampen beauty blender. The way I personally dampen my beauty blenders is the same as I dampen my brushes. I just spray it with a little bit of my setting spray. Okay. There we go. You don't want it too wet. Make sure it's not like dripping anything. Just make sure it's a little bit bigger and it's damp. I'm just gonna put it straight onto the beauty blender. That. Oh, ooh, I almost forgot a step. Great. Hold on. So actually, the next step is cream color corrector. If you have better skin than I do, you won't need this. But I have pretty bad dark circles and I have pretty bad redness, like on my lip, because they're chapped. So I'm gonna start with the orange and put it under my eyes, just with my finger. Next, I'm going to be using the green for my intense redness right here. And also I have acne scarring, so I'm gonna put a little bit right there too. it's time for the foundation. And just pounce it into your skin. Next, I'm going to take a cream contour. This is CoverGirl True Blend Contour Palette. And I'm going to use this one, which is the contour one.
When I do cream contour, the reason why I'm doing it now before my concealer is because I feel like when I use concealer, which is always, I feel like I have to set my face immediately with powder, and creams after powders, usually, for most people, it doesn't really react well. It gets all like splotchy. For me it's fine, but like I know that most people in the world, when they do their makeup, it like gets all splotchy if they do cream after powder, so that's why I'm using cream now.
Oh. Now I'm going to do it on my forehead. Now I'm going to do my jawline. And I don't think it's too hard to contour my nose, so.
You want to be very careful and try to make your nose look as thin as possible, but not looking like you're from a different planet. Which I have actually seen a lot of people do. Like they put their nose contour way too close together. Oops. It makes their nose look like unhuman. So make sure it's not too far apart and make sure it's not too close in either.
I'm gonna take a sponge. This isn't a beauty blender, it's just a normal sponge. And then just blend it out.
With your nose contour again, you want to be very careful and blend it out that way. Towards your eye.
Next, I'm taking concealer. I'm taking a little bit under my eye. My under eye, a little bit on my chin, on my upper lip, and a little bit on my forehead. And then on the very tip of my nose, I'm going to put a very little dot. And then blend it out. Next, I'm going to take a different dampened beauty blender. And I'm going gonna take some Cody Airspun powder. And I'm gonna bake my face. Show you the mess it made, what happened. So when I was trying to dip into this, I pressed too hard on that and it flew everywhere. So I recommend being careful and also not wear black clothes. That's why I have this on, but I didn't think about my pants. So while it's still, my face is still baking, I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I'm not gonna do it colorful like I normally do. I usually do it blue, pink, but I'm going to be doing it black. I don't have any like black brow products because my eyebrows are naturally brown. So I'm going to be taking black gel eyeliner from Kiss. How I normally do my eyebrows is I start at the tail, make it as thin as possible, and then I underline my eyebrow like that, and then I do the top part. Like that. And then fill it in. Oh yeah, and this is the brush that I'm using. It's just an angled brush. And I got it from Wish. And it actually works really well. So if you want super cheap brushes, like you can get a set of like 32 for like, oh wait, I'm getting a set of 24 I think, soon. Like I'm gonna order it soon. And it was only $4 I think, which is crazy. And they have even cheaper ones, even for like more. Like, actually, now we're gonna take a spoolie brush. I'm just using this side of the e.l.f. Brow pencil, but like it's empty on the side, so I only use the spoolie part now. And then just like brush through your brow. Oh, what did I do? and then do the other brow. And if you messed up like I did, since we didn't put any powder on our eyelids yet, we can take our concealer and you can use like a little brush. When I use brushes for my concealer, to apply my concealer, I usually use this type of brush. But I'm just gonna use the Nova. And just go over like where you messed up on, and take a sponge. Next is to prime our eyelids. I'm going to take this brush we're going to use concealer again, and we're just going to put a few little dots on our eyes. And then just blend. And again, this brush is from Wish. Then I'm going to take this Wet n Wild compact foundation. That's what it's called. Powder foundation. Pressed powder foundation. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. I'm going to use the same brush. This is a little broken up, but yeah, and I'm using the shade medium. It's just the lightest one they had at the store. And then just set the concealer that you use for your primer with this. I feel like the bake has been on long enough, so I'm going to take this brush. It's from Ego Tools, and then just swipe off your bake. What baking does is it, one, sets your creams, and two, it like brightens up wherever you put it. Next, I'm going to take this blending brush, again from Wish. I'm going to be using this NYX Professional Makeup Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette. Yes, it seems really colorful, but we're only going to be using one of the colors in here. I'm going to be using this like bright orange and this red, sparkly red. And dust it off like that. There's a lot of fallout everywhere. Okay. Okay, so when I was filming this, I was really bad at explaining how I did it, so I'm doing a voiceover now. Anyway, I'm taking the orange and the red from the palette that I showed you, and I'm putting in my crease and underneath my eye a very little bit. A different brush. And this is again from Wish. And then I'm using this palette, and it's hard to hold. And I'm going to go in with, where is it? This dark gray right here. And then you put this on the crease. It's the Fantasy Maker from Went Wild. It's like the Halloween thing. I just stuck my nail in it. Great job, me. Well, I just stuck my nail in it. Of course. But I'm gonna take this like bullet brush, I guess, and dip into Treat, which is the one I accidentally dug my nail into. I think this is only sold around Halloween time, so. Then just put the black from that duo and then just put it in your very outer corners. Next, I'm going to take my concealer again. And just put the dots right there. And with the same brush you used when you first did concealer to prime your eyelids, you're just gonna keep it more towards the front. Keep the concealer more towards the front. And like cut out that crease. Kind of. It's like, I'd say it's like a partial cut crease. Next, we're going to take, again with the concealer. I certainly love my concealer. And this is gonna, if you're like a beginner at eyeliner, or you like aren't very good at eyeliner, take I meant a lip brush. I'm just taking the concealer on the lip brush and putting it right underneath where I would want the eyeliner to go, so I can have a good guide for how I want my eyeliner to go. This is an optional step though, so you don't have to do it. I just did it because I'm really bad at making my eyeliner even relatively close to symmetrical. I'm going to take this tattoo liner from Milani. This is what the brush looks like. And then just go right above the concealer line you made. But you're just gonna go right over, right on top of the line. Like that. It makes the tip of the eyeliner as thin as possible.
And then go with the top part. And then just go along the top. Like that.
Okay, so I just had an alarm go off. So, anyway, my phone fell off the tripod that I'm using. The thing I'm using for a tripod. There. And just try the other eye. Next, we're going to smoke it out. Not with this brush. With the same brush we used the red with. Not that one. This one. No, not that one. This one. We're gonna take. Don't actually use the red and orange that I said that we were going to use. Actually use a black. How you smoke out your eyeliner is take the color that you want to smoke it out with and just lightly go over the eyeliner line that you made just on the top and like blend it into the rest of your eyeshadow. That's what it looks like. This is, oh wait, never mind, it's not. I was about to say it's the finished eye look, but it's not. We're gonna take this angle brush. You could use the same one you use for your eyebrows, but I'm just gonna use this one. And then we're gonna take the same gel eyeliner we used for our eyebrows. Now you can use white for your waterline, but I'm using black because I would use white, but I don't have white yet. I am getting a white soon. So we're gonna take the black gel liner and just do your waterline. gonna use this to like pull down my eye like that. If your eye starts to water while you're doing this, just tilt your head back like this. Next is lashes. I'm going to curl my lashes. And normally I would use false lashes, but I don't have any. I don't have any more, so yeah. I'm just gonna curl them. Got another thing, like another alarm go off. So anyway, we're going to take, I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Plump mascara. This one. Yeah. And this one we're gonna do on our bottom and top. I very, very highly recommend getting lashes instead of just using mascara, because it's gonna end up being really hard to see your eyelashes unless you have extremely long lashes, like super, super long lashes. Because you could really only see my eyelashes from the side, so. And this is our eye look complete, but we're still not done yet. We have highlighter next. Now, I'm not gonna use like a normal highlighter because my actual highlighters aren't very blinding, and I really want this to be blinding, so I'm gonna be using this shadow right here. I have no idea what brand this is because, oh, never mind, it's MAC. This is MAC. This, I don't know what the shade this is. I don't know what the name of this shade is. But it's just the silver one. I probably would know if I actually bought this, but I'm too broke. It was a gift, so I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this brush. I know it's an eyeshadow brush, but it still works. So, and then I'm going to take my setting spray again and dampen my brush. And the setting spray that I'm using is actually homemade setting spray, and somehow it actually works really well. If you want, I can do a separate tutorial on how to make the setting spray. Anyway, now that we got our dampened brush, we're gonna dip into this eyeshadow. Now, careful with this because there's a lot of fallout. Don't put it over anything black. Yes, I know in the video I tapped it off on the container, but I would recommend not doing that because you won't get as much pigment on the brush. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend tapping off the brush. I'm just stupid. And then on the tip of our nose too, our Cupid's bow, and okay. And we're not just using that, we are also using actual highlighter too. I'm going to be using this Luna highlighter in the shade Electra. I'm going to use the same brush. I'm just going to make sure there's no more of the last stuff. Make sure it's still damp too. And go in. Well, actually, I'm going to actually use a fan brush for this. I forgot I had it. Dampen it. Also, don't get it too wet, because if it's too wet, it will like ruin it. So it'll ruin your highlighter. Obviously, if you don't like blinding highlight like I do, you could go over you could have skipped the step where I put the eyeshadow on before this if you don't like blinding. If you can't tell, I really like blinding highlighter. So okay. It looks a lot weirder on camera. It looks a lot better in real. Next, I'm gonna take this black lipstick. It is Rimmel London Stay Matte Liquid lip color in black, obviously. Lipstick doesn't look the best on me because I have smaller kind of small lips. Like they're not tiny small, but they're pretty small. So and then to make sure you don't get any on your teeth, just take like a cloth and put it on your finger and then do this. See, all of that would have gotten on my teeth. So maybe do it like a couple times. My phone's gonna die soon, so I have to hurry. Okay, so next this is the second to last step, I promise. we're just going to create
on our face.
and then just do a few circles from going biggest to smallest. This circle's a little bit wonky, but that's okay. Nothing's perfect in life. Oh, never mind. I guess there's one more step. I'm sorry. I'm lying to you. Okay. Next, I'm gonna... This part is completely optional as well. But I just took nail things, like things you put on your nails to like decorate it, whatever. I just put it on my eyebrow, the top part of my eyebrow and the bottom part of my eyebrow, so it made it look like kind of like I had like an eyebrow bar type of situation thing going on. Yeah. Brow bar. Also, you can put black ones right here, or really any color pretty much. But I'm not going to because my phone's about to die, so I need to do the outro. Anyway, bye guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this look, leave a like. If you liked the disaster that happened throughout this video, leave a like. If you create this makeup, if you recreate this makeup look, then tag me on Instagram, like post it on Instagram and tag me in it. I'll pop up my username right now. Okay, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, leave a like, and subscribe. You should subscribe. So, bye guys, love you.
I hope that I can save you somehow. If I had superpowers, I'd save the world.